Okay, I'm recording now. Alrighty. Doing some Baptiste gaming. Baptiste healing.
I remember here I should have.
Okay, so you're kind of just, your pathing is really poor right now. So you're kind of just like standing out in the open in front of their entire team, which means that like they're just gonna look at you and they're gonna shoot you, right? Like you can't be standing here. Our team is also like just playing this very poorly, so you're kind of just being left to die in the middle of them because like Flakies is on an off angle, Spingar and Geo are both on an off angle, and like when everyone is just running around doing their own shit, it means your BAP and your JQ in this comp are gonna get like completely fucked, right?
Mm-hmm.
It also doesn't hurt like Flaky's taking this duel is fine because it's one-on-one, but these two are just off doing fuck all in like nowhere land, right? Like it's just not achieving anything. So you're just kind of fucked here. But we probably could have improved your pathing here as well. Do you know what pathing means?
Like where I go, basically.
Yeah, like how you're moving around the map. So one, you use lamp here first, so you can get your shift back. But two, then you wide swung into the Sojourn, right? So the second the Genji starts pressuring you, you need to just back up so you don't get shot by these three as well, right? So you need to just start backing up. Then, if your Lucio and Sojourn have any brain, they might come help you. Or your JQ, who does not have shot. Okay, she doesn't have shot. You might just get more help this way, and then you're you're not getting shot by these two. So that will help you live.
Okay.
So Zay wanted me to tell you that your pathing is not very good, and to watch RuPaul on Twitch.
Got it.
And just look like specifically at how he's moving around the map. Okay, I remember this fight as well.
A little medicine goes a long way.
So right now you're kind of ignoring Spingar. So you need to like walk over here and help Spingar because he's like 5 health. Is he actually 5 health? 15. Pretty close.
Reloading.
So now, because you waited too long, now you're forced into this position to help him. And now you're gonna die, alright? Again, lamp first. Would have saved you here.
Careful, we're outnumbered. Someone has to keep you alive.
It's so hot in my fucking room. Hold on. Give me some fresh air.
I'm reminding me of traits.
This ends now. Let's take him to the wasteland.
Okay, there's not really much you can do about that. You got bladed, and like the JQ was not a fan of you. I'd like to see an early window here. Try and make a play.
Time for the reckoning.
I don't remember.
No, it's not worth because you're popping ults. I really think every fight where you have window at the start should be opened with window. It's so good for that, right? Given that this fight is over, it doesn't mean much, but... The reason why Window is so good at opening fights is it can easily get a kill. Window is very easy to force cooldowns, get a kill, and then also, if you take another fight, you build a window so fast because of how much damage everyone takes, right? So by the end of the fight, you're probably 30, 40, 50% to another window. So that's why it's just so good. If you're using it at the start instead of like later, you just fucking farm them all the time. So like in this 4 minutes, instead of having this one window, you could have had like 2 or 3.
Failure.
It what?
What?
Sorry, I'm watching an Instagram. good.
Wait,
The comments are so good.
Spencer, are you high?
No.
No.
Tired. And I'm sick.
And you're waiting for the water to...
And Assad dropped 11 deaths and 3 kills on me.
You did?
Assad.
Okay, this window is.
That is quite a sad performance.
This window could have been better.
You get it?
I don't like your
Saw it.
positioning here. I think you're kind of like.
I don't know where to
It's
go.
very passive.
Like, when we're up there. Wait, what? Where do I go then?
I think
I don't-
probably over here. No, this gives you a much more aggressive angle instead of this, where like it's very defensive compared to like where the like if you window here and you just shoot at them, you're shooting them as they're walking to point, right? This is a much more aggressive
Right.
angle. This here, if you pop window, they can cover here, they can cover here, they can kite around this, right? So I don't like it as much. I think a really aggressive angle would be popping window right here, but you have no cover,
I
so
don't
I don't
like
like
being
it.
up exactly. I
I don't
being
like
up
it.
there.
So definitely over here, I think is your best play.
All right.
This gives you cover. It gives you an aggressive angle that you can shoot at. It covers the lane, and if you pop it like right now, they have to go to point because it's 80%, right? Like it's getting very close. You can window overclock from this angle and just shit on them. There's nothing they can do about it. Or you can just window and also still win the fight because it's just really good. And then if they're rushing you here, you're all the way back here, and it's much harder for them to get to you, right? They have to expend all of their cooldowns. And if they're doing that into a window, they can't live, right? So it's just much better, I think. So like this Genji kind of just hard inted on you the entire game. And he wasn't getting punished for it because we were never using shout or like cooldowns to save you. But if we were, this Genji should be dead all the time. He has to dash onto you to get to this position. Like if you started here, he would have had to dash onto you, and then in which case he has no escape. So we just kill him every time. And then we just take a 4v5.
That wasn't my best shot. No.
Vanguard.
I wish you could see my screen right now.
Just
bro.
post it.
You can share your
I
screen.
can't. I can. Yeah, you're right.
It does sound like you're high.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand.
Is this something I can watch on
It's-
stream without getting banned?
God. It is. It is literally.
What are you saying, brother?
Why is bro turning to fucking crazy Dave?
Watch this.
Okay. Genji Blade lol.
Okay.
Is this what you're laughing at?
No. I'm laughing at the comments.
Oh God.
And the other one I was laughing at was this. Oh, this one. Okay.
What the fuck?
What is this? What the fuck?
That looks so stupid.
Three sets Yabba Dabba Doos is
But I
crazy.
want it.
Oh my god.
Instagram Reels comments are just maybe the most unhinged shit of all time.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Okay, I think back to VOD review. Thoughts?
Yeah, back to one, back to one.
Ça, c'est prescription docteur.
This ends now.
Vanguard. Where the fuck is my JK?
Oh, she.
What is Blood doing?
There ain't bomb?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tout le temps, ça va finir.
Team sucks. GG.
You are completely healed.
Oh. Okay, well that was very avoidable. You got stuck on the thing. You got stuck
yeah.
here on this, which is one, really fucking terrible game design, but two, also could have been completely avoidable, which means you use your shift and then you take another billion damage, so you have to lamp, and then there's just nowhere for you to go. If you had instead just lamped like here and then just walked back instead of using your shift, you can then just get to this position and just like take a new angle, right? You might still get run on, but it's like, okay, well, you have a much better chance of living. So that was just not using your cooldowns in the right order. Your cooldown orderage.
Did I need to like wire my brain? I instinctively just shift every time.
Yeah, which is all what like most BAP players will do, and that's why most BAP players are not very good.
Or sensor fentanyl withdrawal.
What are you waffling about?
Oh my god.
Like, dude. Okay, this you need to like use ult like way earlier. This fight just came down to like hesitation. Like your team wants to play for like window overclock, you gotta walk. You can put window here, or like even forward. Like if you're forward enough, like if you guys think you can hold the space, then you can pop it a little bit more forward. But like right here, this is the angle you want, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
So
you gotta walk forward and you gotta put that shit down while they're all here. Otherwise, they're just gonna walk at you, which is exactly what happens. We hesitate, we lose this space. Now we're ulting, and this is a good angle, but it's too late, right? Two of our teammates are dead. There's a JQ who just rampaged two of us. It's a little too late. And now they're just walking through it, right? Because they're already here. So we're just not gonna be able to use the window. So this comes down to just waiting too long.
My For You page is so... What is going on?
I think we're tripping balls right now.
Oh my god.
You're falling apart.
Dude.
You're completely healed.
What the hell?
Dude. Mid-water view.
This ends
Oh.
now.
Okay. Okay. I don't like this. This is also kind of bad pathing, right?
This
Like, you should never be peeking a Sojourn like this. Like, you had good cover here. Like, you can still heal your team, and if they want to go deep, they can, but like, then you can start pushing up, right? But like, this is like, you're just right in the open. Well, we won the fight. But that was kind of poor. Alright, now with the Doomfist, you really need to watch your cooldown usage.
You said such a wonderful...
Oh, okay. That's not good.
Yep.
Wait, there's no way.
Oh, I
So
remember what I
apparently,
did.
apparently we lost one of our points on our map, like in our scrim before, because the fucking quick play changes made you cap 80% faster.
Wait, what?
it's go time.
I wish I knew. Okay, I fuck with this window. Oh, I really fuck with this window. God damn.
Hell yeah, brother, got through.
It's go
Got mine. I'm not sure I fuck with this overclock though. Not gonna lie.
I called it. That it wasn't a good overclock. Actually, no, it was a good overclock. Didn't it Kiriko this?
What do you do?
This ends now.
It's on the mom.
What? Oh, of course. You're right. You're right.
The zoning mode.
The change.
I think maybe unnecessary.
He shot one single shot and like scared them all off.
Yeah, but that person also fucking exploded like JFK's head, so...
Yes, that's what they had in common.
Yes.
Yes, Bigger was the JFK assassin.
Lee Harvey Oswald on my team, GG.
It is I, Lee Harvey Oswald. Please let me know.
Your tank inting?
Hurricane just ignoring the Kiriko by
But
herself?
like, where are you going?
I don't know. I get so lost in these fights, dude. I don't know. My
Hmm.
brain doesn't function. I get scared and then I go, I don't know.
Looking, not looking. This is not going to go well.
Like
Let's
the
see.
tracer-
You use both cooldowns at the same time again. That's tough. Okay, what you could have done is you could have swung this way, I think. Because
But
Hurricane
then I
wants to
can't
come back and
see
fight
my
for
team.
point, no?
Oh.
Or worst case scenario, you just back up.
I think she stays there and then
No,
rotates
I
to
don't
the
think
right
so. I think
side
you just
with
back up
Hurricane.
here. Look at this, like look at this position, right? Like this is you see all your teammates. You just back up very slightly and then you just like instead of just walking
Oh, I
in.
think I was getting closer so I could like shift on Hurricane, and then the tracer just kind of scared me and I backed way more.
You do not need to
Like,
shift on Hurricane because he has his shout and he has his cooldowns. I think if you need to save shift for yourself because you're playing into the Tracer and the Lucio who wants to kill you and everyone, right? So like you need to save your cooldowns for yourself. You are the #1 target for their team. So,
Also, technically, the tracer pulse bomb scared me. It was right there.
Slow down.
okay, well that's the reason you've got forced here. But if you had just backed up to begin with,
Yeah.
you would have been fine, right?
I could've
Not
gone the
mine.
other way.
You got yours.
Watch yourself. Efficient design at work.
Team noob, team dead.
Great guava.
That's Sun.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Great.
Think you can touch me?
Banger, as always. Swinger got his. Okay, so you can wait to use the shift until the lamp is like broken. Use it just like ever so slightly early. But like you see how like okay, that's just nuts.
I kind of got owned. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just unlucky. I don't know about you got outskilled. But like you see the point though, like you use the lamp first and then you use the shift and then you live so much longer. Whereas opposed if you use them at the same time or you use the shift first and the lamp, you would have died earlier. Only reason you even die here is because the JQ just hits a like she just pulls a skill contingency on you. And now we lose the game. GG.
Another go, maybe.
Oh wait, that's it? Damn. Okay.
Your last set is a JQ, alright? I'm not missing another secret fight.
Reckoning.
Oh, nice.
Just drag it out.
Another go,
Wow,
maybe.
that was fast.
Wait, yeah. What the fuck?
Well, flashpoint for you, right?
Is that the only map we're gonna buy?
We can do another. It's been 20 minutes. I'm fine with going over Blizzard real quick.
Okay.
I think, yeah, the biggest issue is just your pathing and your cooldown usage is really what's getting you there. Time for Blizzworld. This one was bad from everyone, though.
Attackers incoming. Defend
I think I blocked that on my memory. I don't know.
We need to team VOD this, I think.
dodge this.
How do what?
When are we doing team VODs again? Is it
We were
Wednesday?
supposed to do it Wednesday, and then we didn't scrim, or like we got a scrim for Wednesday. So we'll probably do
We
it.
scrimmed gold.
We can do it Monday next week. We'll figure it out. Yeah, because we didn't scrim on Tuesday, right? Because they canceled. That's why. Fine so far.
Like new again.
Stay near my pylon. They're coming. Let's go.
The barrier appears.
We be shooting things.
220.
Thanks for the help.
I forget. A stair. Whatever. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
This one's not on you. This one's on our team, kind of dropping on like too early, right? So I talked about this with I think Geo, but like we should not be dropping here because like Daniel can drop and play this angle for like control of this. And that's okay. So the last fight, how we won it is that they all rotated here. Spingar and Flakies rotated to the back and shot them in the back while Daniel applied like frontline pressure, and then you two just did kind of like whatever you want, right? Now, the reason we lose this fight is because instead of just going to point, they actually adapted and started going back, and they catch Spingar and Flakies on this rotate, and they kill Flakies. So if you watch this from overhead, you see this Mei and this Bastion actually push. They turn around, and instead of going straight to point, they catch Flakies, and they kill him. So now it's a 4v5, and they have advantage. And Spingar gets caught out by the Bastion taking this angle. This is kind of a nasty angle, I'm not gonna lie. You got shit on.
Doesn't make sense for him to take that angle. Shame.
It does, because he killed both DPS.
Bastion.
What angle do you want him to take?
Sentry form. Main with form.
What is main here? This?
Where my tank is.
Where does your tank want to be in this fight?
My tank wants to be alive right now. And I don't
He is
see that.
alive. Where does he want to be?
I'm perfectly fine.
Where do you think main is actually going to be in this fight?
Where he is right now.
No, it's gonna be here. They want point.
Well,
Whatever
their
you
team
guys
wants
do over
point,
here
but
doesn't matter because you can't see this, right? If they're all playing for point, like your tank is gonna rotate here, you're gonna play here, and this is now main. So of course the Bastion is gonna peek this. Like why would he not? This is exactly what he wants to do. So now he's gonna kill you, and now they have opened up the entire fight to do whatever they want. That's 5v3. There's a fucking Lucio over here for some reason. Time for you guys to leave. Your DPS hunted. GG.
Reposition.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Okay, up you go. High ground.
Complete recovery.
That includes everyone. Everyone should not be giving this high ground, like ever. This is poor understanding of the game. We should not be fighting this low ground. There's no point, right? Like, we should take this high ground so they don't take it, because if we try and fight this low ground here, well, they have high ground control, we're going to die, right? Like, this is very easy for them. So what we do is we take this high ground, we walk up here, we stop them from just being able to walk up here and take this, because Flakies is going to die, then YAI is going to die, and then Geo's going to die, and then Spingar is going to die, and then Daniel's going to die, right? So if we all just stack here for a minute, control this high ground, stop them from walking up, then we can start taking angles and we start playing for this, right? Because now they're not all the way forward yet. They're all the way back there. So what we do is we get YAI and our Sigma to stack here. We get Spingar to play around here, and then like kite back here to get an off angle. We get Geo to stack in here with his pylon and a Mega to play off of. So now he becomes almost unkillable. Then we apply pressure here, we apply pressure here, and then we apply pressure here, and then we have 3 different angles on the fight, and it just makes it so much easier to win. Instead, Flakies dies because we completely gave up the high ground, and then now they're going to set up a kill box on you, and then we're just fucked. At this point, it doesn't really matter what you do, you're not winning this fight because they just have all of the map control. Defense is so map control important, like it's our biggest advantage, and if we just throw it away like that, we're just going to lose every fight.
The barrier appears. Be careful.
I think you can walk high ground. I don't think you actually have a reason to walk across this open sight line. I think you can jump up here. You can shoot the Sigma. Because look what we're setting up for, right? This cart's going to be in this space. They need to push the cart. If we set up a kill box here with like our BAP, or our Lari, our Sigma, our Sojourn, our Hanzo, and we all just shoot the point, it doesn't matter what they do, they're all going to die, right? So you can just be setting up for there. Doesn't really matter though, it's just like minor nuance. So what we did, how this fight worked, is we set up a kill box on this that they could not control. So they cannot push the cart. The cart did not move that entire fight. They had a Mei over here, and their team was over here, because they wanted to get out of our crossfire, right? So what they do, we kill the Mei, just kind of like, based on just like, whatever, the Mei's out of position. And now we control like everything in this 4v5. They have to walk up here to get us off high ground to like actually enable them to push the cart, because if they send anyone to cart, they just die. So if they try and walk high ground, we just pop window, we shoot them, they die, right? Very easy for us to control. We just play back, we just play our range, we pop a window here, we just shoot them on their pushing forward, and it's just very free. If they try and walk to cart, we have like every angle on them. We can use ult, we can use Alari ult, we can use Sigma ult, whatever, they're all gonna die. And if they stay here, they're not playing the objective, they're just playing for poke, and our poke is better. So we're just going to win this every single time if we play it correctly. Now, they might come from here, in which case, we set up another crossfire, right? Like we set up Swingar over here, we set up Geo over here, we set up like a window for them to play, like we maybe put a window here so we can shoot them on their cross. We just set up a nice kill box so that they can't ever get this high ground, and then we just control every fight. And it should be very easy for us. Okay, now if they go this way, we have so much space to punish them on this rotate, especially if you're here, right? Like, if you're stacking where Spingar is, this is extremely easy to punish. You can just swing here, pop a window, and they're just all gonna die in the rotate, right? Okay, they shield it, but like, the point is like, you see how easy we get 2 kills on the rotate? This is not really viable, and even if they do get up here, you can pop window and just repeat the same thing from before.
Coming through.
Also, this Mei wall is just giga troll.
It was so funny.
Like, what the fuck is this? What is he doing?
4.2k average team, by the way.
4-3.
Oh my god.
They said 4-3. And then they just get punished on rotate. Because their Mei is a fucking bot. But like, if we just take angles on this, right? Spingar YAI over here, Geo Sig over here. We just have every angle, and they can only shield one of these angles. They can't shield both. So while they're trying to cross here or to here, we just kill them. So there's nothing they can do. We should just win this every time. Okay, now we just reset top. And if we want to stuff them here, we can stuff them here and choke. It's also very easy. We can set someone up here. We can just shoot them. We can just stop them from walking. It's not very hard. Okay. So because they can't walk this way without dying, they're like, okay, well, let's go left and let's wrap under. So now you just back up and you just set up a kill box for here, right? You just put your Sig up here, you put your BAP up here, whatever. You just look to punish them as they walk out into this open space. It's extremely free. Like, they should not ever win this. Like, as long as you guys are taking your advantages and you're taking like initiative, you should win this every time. But I'm pretty sure someone dies here. Okay, they don't. Now what we do is we just set up for the skill box before. They're just gonna have to push the cart into here. And we just put our Sigma, our BAP, or Lari, our Hanzo, our Sojourn, whatever, and we just win. And our Lari is kind of a bot and was playing low ground.
Stay away.
Watch him drop here. Not sure what he was thinking. Okay, we're even. You can pop window here for this. Okay, nice. I kind of fuck with this, actually. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate. We just gave up all of our advantage. Like, this position no longer matters because they're just all the way over here. So we just need to not die like idiots. Maybe not drop into Bastion turret. And we just win this. But because we just completely fumbled the bag, we just gave up a very easy defense.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
And this is like the point where I was like kind of like kicking and screaming. I was like, what the fuck is my team doing? Oh wow. Oh my god. That just disappeared.
Shit on.
Come to me.
This is funny to watch.
I just saw him just fucking go into the
He just
void.
bonks his head.
Wow.
Dunk.
Also, I would like to point out, like, what is he cooking? what is he doing? Where is he going?
Goes crazy.
Okay, but like, an off angle here would be like here, or like
Yeah.
here, not like
He was
here.
cooking something.
He's cooking math.
Stay alive.
That's why. Okay, you're just lucky that your Sigma's grasping because you could have been punished for
Yeah.
this. This is pathing. Late reaction. You see the Bastion turret get lifted, you should immediately be throwing lamp. You're probably still fucked, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of like a troll grasp from Daniel, or a troll flux. You probably shouldn't be lifting the Bastion, you should probably be looking for like the BAP.
Well, the Bap's dead.
Well, the BAP's dead now, I guess. But I still don't think you can really be going for the Bastion in this situation. Like, given where your team is, maybe you honestly just go for the Lucio and just kill the other support, and then you just win. War of attrition.
They did speed.
Just don't miss the flux, man!
I didn't.
Oh yeah, you got your teammate killed.
We won the fight.
Your sacrifice was not in vain.
My KD.
I don't worry.
Yeah, you only have 3 deaths, so actually it's not so bad.
Could have been 2.
What I'm more worried about is the fact that you only have 1 window in 7 minutes.
I don't like that stat.
I don't either. Same with the Lari ults.
Oh.
Although their BAP just used his first window and immediately died, so
I'm kind of on top of that.
I mean it's better. you have two.
Slightly
You have
better.
2 for almost 2 for 1. Could it have been better? Yeah, I could have had like 3, 4 maybe. Remember, this is where I started giving you guys directions on how to play the game.
Yeah.
Because we desperately needed it. On defense, one of your biggest jobs is just to cover their options, right? Like, you don't want them to ever have, like, the ability to just take whatever they want. You want to always make sure that wherever they go, they're covered. You're covered. It's like an insurance policy. So this is a really good Blizzard. Sometimes it's ults, other times it's just the angles you control that can dictate that. That went well, though. Now you just punish this guy because it's fucking 12 seconds and he's playing like an idiot. And there you go, now you just win the next fight, too.
It's go time.
That guy just respects me so hard.
Burning brighter than a supernova!
Nice.
I was made for this!
It was a good window. I fuck with it.
2 windows.
Eh, whatever.
The other guy only got one, so.
Yeah. But that's like, do you really want to compare yourself to that guy?
Yeah. I want an ego
I
boost.
thought my time in the field was done.
We don't do that here. If you think this VOD is bad, you should have seen like Geo's. I was fucking flaming him. I mean, you saw how he dropped into the fucking Bastion. He deserved it.
You already did this map with him?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we wanted to do New Junk City, and then it was like, okay, well, we're just leaving you to die every fight. So it's like, okay, well, we're gonna do something else. And I was like, oh, Blizzworld should be good. But you guys played like absolute shit. Okay, this rotate should be punished, but you have the Maywall and the shield, so you end up being fine. So it's just like, you have to be very... Oh, that jump is very dangerous as well. If the Sojourn's Phil Rail, though, she can one-shot you.
Should I rotate like around the back of that building?
You kind of just need to go where your Sig shields you, right? Like, you need to be very careful. I like the idea of going into here and then just like playing for poke,
Yeah,
but we need to be careful about how we're doing it. It's not the idea, it's the execution that has me concerned here. Because if that Sojourn is good enough, she will one-shot you, and then your rotate's fucked, right? Like, how many times have you guys won a fight where your BAP dies first? It's very few. Not many. Oh, doesn't Spingar get shit on here? Yep.
Okay, called it.
I knew, because I've done this. You teabagged?
I did. I forgot about that.
I will remember that, Daniel.
Spingar will remember that. Okay, we need to fight for top, and we're gonna have to do that when Spingar returns from being one shot. I'm getting teabagged.
I just thought it was funny.
It is funny. Intgar. Okay, I remember what happens here.
Yeah, I died.
It's so hard for us to push through this, right?
I thought,
So
yeah, I was
windowing
gonna
this
say
is
that.
really, really good, but you just need to lamp yourself first, so you don't insta die.
Yeah. Did I
It doesn't take you to actually window this, because I thought you did it like... Honestly, the second you get this May wall, you can be popping it, because that's a huge advantage.
Let them
Oh,
out.
I didn't see that.
Okay. Do you just insta-die?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can't peek 5 people like that. You need to lamp first. You just lamp back here, where they can't shoot it, and you're just functionally immortal, right? Like, it's... Well, I guess the Hanzo can break it, but it's gonna be a while before he does. And by that point, you can catch out the BAP who's just inting, right? Like, he's just out in the middle of nowhere with no cover. And then if you trade BAPs, it's like, whatever, right? You still have the window advantage here, especially if you trade BAP before he gets it all. Which we end up doing anyway, but, like, you could have had a huge advantage here. Wait, we lose this fight, if I remember correctly.
Dodge this.
Yeah. Like, we should have won that in every, like, sense. Spintgar.
What?
Spintgar.
Oh.
You inted. We're doing a lot of nothing here. Again, well, you just got fucking exploded. Remember, guys, we have to control this top as well, right? Because it's the same thing. If we push cart here, where they have a kill box on it, we're not winning this fight. So you need to control this high ground. So I think you should be playing top. You should be playing top. Have Spingar push cart because he can slide up top, and then you can win.
I defaulted to hard to push this map, I remember.
Why?
That's a really good question. I shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have. Correct. Arm.
I'm trying to help.
Okay, well, my alarm's gonna be that.
Arm.
What?
Do you see why I want to team VOD this now?
I get he thought he was out of it, but he was like slightly in.
No, he strafed back into it is what happened. Don't
He
die
was
to
brain
spawn
turned off for
dragon
a second.
challenge. Very fucking hard.
I'm, like hyper focused on Daniel. I don't know.
I think he was focusing on flakies up on top, and he just lost his.
Oh.
Yeah, and this
He lost
Svengar
the
just gets
brain
fucking-
in a second.
Could you actually have saved Svengar here? I don't think you could have. Yeah, no, because he shields it.
Well, I missed like the first two, and then.
Yeah, but he shields it anyway.
No progress on the
Oh,
payload.
okay, well.
Shouldn't that have hit though? Am I
First
crazy?
three? Did you do this first three?
I feel like one of those should have hit. Okay, that one. Okay, that should.
Two.
Hello?
Three. Okay, you do hit the third. Yeah. Could have lamped it, honestly.
Really?
You could have. I don't know if it's
I feel
really
like I
worth,
would
but
have
you could
bounced
have.
off and fucked me.
Actually, yeah,
man.
you're right. It probably would have bounced. Fucking
Fucking
stupid ass
crazy
shit,
ass.
dog shit
Logic.
game. Fuck this shit.
This game is so bad.
Fucking monkeys make this game. This
now we
game
get
is the result of Bloons tower defense. That's what Blizzard offices look like. There's actual fucking apes making the game. Oh yeah, everyone's getting support passive now, by the way. Cause fuck, why not, right?
I am a proponent of removing role passive entirely.
Everyone has sort of agreed with that now, I think. Okay, so this I like a lot more. We control height, we control the game, right? We control the map, we control how the game is played. So having flickies on low ground is perfectly fine because you can just dash top. Which he ends up doing anyway. We trade Oralari for their BAP, which is 100% worth it. How do you determine if a trade is worth it? It's kind of simple, right? Like damage output or healing output. So if you trade an Alari who has high damage output for a high healing output like BAP, it's guaranteed worth it. And anytime you kill like BAP, it's almost always worth a trade unless it's your own BAP or your Sigma. And if your own BAP, it's even, which is still fine. It's still recoverable, if depending on your tempo and your advantages. And if you trade your tank, you're just fucking trolling, right? You should never trade like your tank for Sig or your tank for a BAP. But unless it's Doom and you're just on int comp, right? In which case, then yeah, maybe. Sometimes it's worth it. But for the most part, you just don't trade your tank for your other flex support, or their flex support.
Keep the payload moving.
Now we push forward, we just play aggressive, we just try and get some map control. If we deny them map control, we just win the game.
The barrier's weakened.
Like, guys, so I think something we're slowly starting to learn is that, like, their ults don't matter if we play perfectly, right? Like, it doesn't matter if they have 5 ults, if they have no space and they can't find an opportunity to use them, right? Like, we found on Junkertown, or New Junk City, that when we popped window overclock, we still lost, even though that's a huge win condition. It's because we had no space and we got our options limited, and then they JQ ulted, and then they just ran past the window. If we use our ults correctly like that, we can stop them from doing pretty much, like, we can stop 5 ults with like 2. It's not that hard, actually, if we just play correctly. This is good window, actually. I do like this. It's a fine man. It's not a big deal. Now you can kite back. You got the kill. You got them like super staggered, and you got map control. So now they can't push because you killed their BAP. Now you guys can set up here, and you can set up here, and then you just control all the map, and then you just set up like a very nice angle onto this cart. And then as your Sigma pushes forward, you guys can also start rotating here. Like you can get people to start fighting for this. You as BAP can start walking here, which is a very nice angle for this late fight here. So you can start here up on top. Then you can drop and you can rotate here, and then you can like play around here. You have like a mega health back here. You have a little cover. It's a very strong angle, especially late game. Once like your Alari should also be here too. I think later on you guys can stack BAP Alari and it'll be perfectly fine. And then you just like it's so easy to cap from here. So this is a very good, very strong angle to use.
Okay. Yeah, I never really go there. So
It's very worth it. If you can recognize, like, when you're fighting for this very long sightline that you want to sit there, like, when you want to sit here, necessarily, it's not always, but sometimes it's very, very strong to get this angle, right? So it's worth trying to recognize. One of the ways I'd like that you're up here, though. One of the ways you have to, like, understand the game is not just from, like, oh, what am I looking at? It's, what am I looking at top down, right? Because, like, looking at this fight, what are we playing for, right? They're playing for this, they're playing for here. We're playing right now for like back here, but if we're like pushing forward, we're kind of like fighting this right here because we have our Sigma, we have our players looking for this. So if you rotate here this is a very strong angle for you. If you rotate like up here, this is also another very strong angle for you because you're supporting this core. Once our team starts walking up to hold this space and fight this for cart, right? Now this angle is extremely strong because not only are you supporting your core, you're also poking these out. You're also pressuring you're also providing assistance for your off angler here to pressure there. And you deny this flank. You can help deny this flank. You can help deny this flank. You can shoot main. You can window main. You can throw cooldowns main. It's extremely strong. I do like this high ground as well, though, especially given the like situation you guys were in. Swing guard.
Also, Spinger left. Is he still doing the thing?
No, he left.
I do not know, but that was extremely ambitious.
Wait, do you have to Lego sound effect?
Yeah, I do.
Barrier unsuccessful.
This ends.
Imagine if he had done that from back here and had cover to play around.
You are completely healed. Don't think the payload is going to push itself. Move the payload.
Oh my god.
Siege from behind. Get the middle secure. Stay near the immortality field. Come on.
You 100% could have lived this, though.
What?
So, one, you
went
have your
inside?
shift. Two, if you turn around and walk, you walk faster looking forward than you do looking backwards. So if you
Oh,
had dropped
shit, you're
down
right.
and just walked like this, you would have lived. I guarantee it.
Damn. Yeah. I always forget that.
It's an important thing to remember.
The night is young.
Don't get headshot. Silly guy up there.
60 seconds.
Light them up.
I fuck with this. I like it. Probably time to drop and help flakies though. I think you needed to drop for him a little earlier. But your advantage is just so strong anyway that it doesn't matter. Okay, so definitely could have played this better, I think, as an entire team, not just you, with how we understand angles. But I think this definitely should help to illustrate it a little bit better. So now, like, I think we should team VOD this. I really do think we should. We'll probably do it on Monday. Do you have any questions or anything?
Not really, no.
Cool. All right, I think we're done then.
Fuck. Oh my god, it's 2:30.
Yes, it is.